How have you been? So we're live now on YouTube already. And yeah, so is there anyone here for the first time on
Hi,
TNT?
I'm here the first time.
Hello.
Hello.
So do you know how it works? Do you have doubts? So let me explain a little bit. Uh, Today we're gonna discuss topic. We just have different opinions about this topic, and I'm gonna put some questions on the chat so you can see it and read it for everyone and start thinking about it. And that's it. Sometimes I put some videos to help us before we can start, and it depends on the host that you are in your meeting. And that's it. And English and you're speaking because nobody is here to correct you. So you just talk and it doesn't matter yourself and with us and to make friends too. So it's a good place to practice English. And that's it. And so guys, I'm Luana. I'll be your hostess today. And I'm here to help you if you have doubts and stuff. And if you want to learn about vocabulary, the topic is movies. So it's a nice topic because I think everybody likes movies, I guess. And I'm gonna put the questions here for you guys to read it. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah, so um, first of all, I need you guys to introduce yourself. So tell me where you're from, your age, your hobbies, what's your profession. So think about it and let me pick somebody. Melissa, could you introduce yourself a little bit for us?
Good morning, everybody. I'm Melissa. I live in Campinas. I'm passionate about English. I have another job, but I love English. And let me see, to relax, usually I go hiking and watch something on, for example, a stream service, Netflix or something. I like to watch good movies and good series. And that's it. That's it. And I'm also a hostess here on Talk and Talk.
Yeah, she's also a hostess. So, Marcy, what about you? Could you introduce yourself to us?
Okay, good morning, guys. I'm Marcio, 38. I'm married. I'm come from Bahia, but today I'm living Recife, Pernambuco, and I'm warehouse assistant. I'm a student English. I'm a student European SAP, and I like play electric guitar, bass, and I have two dogs. I have three children. That's it.
Yeah, that's really cool. So nice to meet you. Nice to see you here today. And how can I read your name? Ettore, like
Ettore.
Ettore. That's
Isso,
cool.
Ettore.
So introduce yourself a little bit.
Hi everyone, my name is Ettore. I'm from Campinas, São Paulo.
Ah,
It's my first time here and I'm studying English algumas às vezes. So I'm learning each and until. I'm married. mm, and I'm studying today developer. I'm a developer in Java. Because this, I'm studying English more and more.
so I have a neighbor here. You live in
Yes.
Campinas. I also live in Campinas, so we are neighbors. Good
Yes.
to know it. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I lived in São José dos Campos, São Paulo. I love
Ah.
São José dos Campos. 2 years.
2 years ago. Yes, I heard good things about São José dos Campos. They say it's a good city too.
Yeah,
Very
it's
good.
really.
Yeah.
So guys, let's start with the questions that I brought here today. And the first question is, what's your favorite movie? Do you have a favorite movie? You have time to think. So, Matthew, what's your favorite movie? Do you have a favorite one?
Well, my favorite movie, Batman. I I like Batman. Inclusive series Gotham. It's history and in Batman. I'm favorite food Batman.
Yeah, did you watch the last movie, like of Batman, the last one? No,
No,
no.
no.
Yeah, but it's really cool. You should see it. It's really cool. So, Melissa, what about you? What's your favorite movie?
Just for you to know, Luana, sometimes you are breaking. Okay. I think maybe it's in the internet, but that's fine. That's fine. Well, my favorite movie is a movie called The Arrival. I don't know if you heard about. I think it's on Netflix and on Amazon Prime too. The actors are Amy Adams and Jeremy Renner. And I do like this movie because it speaks about communication, about a different language, and it explores that theory that when you start speaking a new language, you start also reasoning like the people who speak that language. So let me see if I can explain. It changes the way you think, the way you make the connections in your brains. Like if the language is more straight to the point, you will start to reasoning like straight to the point, you know? So there is this theory. I think it's a little old now, that it changed the way you think about things. You have a different perspective when you learn a new language. And they explore this in the movie when they receive an alien species here on Earth. And she starts to learn how to communicate with them and start think like them. And it's a very beautiful movie. It has, inside of the movie, there is a very beautiful and strong message to humanity. It's very deep. Usually you have to watch more than once. So that's it. It's a different movie, not so famous. It's called The Arrival.
The Arrival. It must be
The
really nice.
Arrival.
Yeah, I'll search for it, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So, Ettore, I don't know how to say. I'm sorry. I don't want to say it like wrong, you know. So, what about you?
My favorite movie is Marvel's movies.
Yeah.
I like Thor. It's my favorite one. Uh, um, I guess is it.
So, mine, I think it's our Marvel movies too. I love it. So, yeah, we're in common. We have this in common. And that's it, guys. I think my favorite superhero is probably Iron Man. But yeah. And that's it. So, the second question is, have you ever seen the same movie more than once, and which one? So I've seen thousands of movies more than once, like even on TV that it's like all the time there. But I don't know, do you have movies in mind that you've seen more than once? So Melissa, you have it?
I was trying to remember. I think I'm not the last movie of Avengers, Marvel's Avengers. I think it's the End Game, if I'm not mistaken. I watched this movie twice, and when I like very much the TV series, sometimes I watch it again. I watched 3 times a series called Dark. It's on Netflix. It's a German series. It's fiction, okay? And I watched that 3 times, I believe.
Yeah. So you must really like it.
Yes.
3 times. How many seasons does it have? Like
3 seasons, 3.
Oh my
Only
gosh.
3, and it ends. It's a little complicated at the beginning. You have to pay attention a lot, but the suspense and all the things, it holds you. I got hooked on the series, so I watched it 3 times.
That's cool. So Matthew, what about you? Have you ever seen the same movie more than once?
Yeah, yeah. Amazing overcome story and the pursuit of happiness with Will Smith and actor Will Smith, I'm sorry, and Chris Gardner and his son. Amazing, very history and my life, for example, and five. I watched 5 times in Portuguese, but in English 2 times. Yeah, very very example of life, the pursuit of happiness.
Yeah, so it's a lot of times, like 7 times actually.
7
Yeah,
times in
that's a lot.
Portuguese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ettore, what about you?
I like so much in Portuguese, A Viagem de Chihiro, and in English Spirited Away. I watched more than 10 times. I like it so much.
So, yeah, I was lost here. Let's go to the third question. And who is your favorite actor or actress? Do you have a favorite one? I think Matthew is Will Smith or something because he watched it 7 times. So, who's your favorite actor, Matthew, or actress?
Yeah. Will Smith, actor, my favorite, but Van Damme too, because he's from my time, my from my time, Van Damme, and film is, I don't know, Luta, Van Damme and my children. My favorite actor, Will Smith, very film. I like filming and Will Smith, inclusive happiness, pursuit of happiness. I'm sorry, I don't much English. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we understood everything, so don't worry about your English. And yeah, that's very nice. So, Ettore, what's your favorite actor or actress?
I like Johnny Depp on Pirates of the Caribbean. I like this movie and this actor in all his work. I like so much.
Yeah, I like him too. He's a good actor. So, Melissa, what about you?
I think my favorite actor is Benedict Cumberbatch. I don't know if you are familiar with him. He is Doctor Strange, Stranger in Marvel's movies. I really like his work since the beginning, since the first movie I watched with him. It's about Alan Turing, who developed the first computer in history. He plays Alan Turing. And since then, I've been following his career with the characters he played on Star Trek, on Sherlock Holmes. What else? All the parts he plays, and I really like him very much. I think he's a great actor. Actress now, it's coming. I like very much Viola Davis. I think she's excellent. But I believe there are more. I can't remember right now, but Viola Davis is one actress I really admire for her acting skills.
So, guys, I can't think I can't pick one actor or actress. I think it's really hard because I don't know. Sometimes you think of somebody and then another person comes to your mind. So it's really hard to pick only one. I don't think I have a favorite one. But yeah, all the actors and actresses you just said, they are really great. So I really like them too. And that's it. So let's go to the fourth question. And it asks that how often do you go to the movie theater? Do you go really frequently or not? You just watch at home, you prefer to watch it when it comes to your TV, or you prefer to watch the movie theater? What's your favorite one? So, Matthew, how often do you go to the movie theater?
So after the pandemic, really. But before that, it was twice a month with my family. Really, because pandemic. And yeah, really, because pandemic.
What about you, Hector? How often do you go to the movie theaters?
I like so much to go on the movie theater, but the situation, the another
Se quiser saber a previsão do seu
outro
signo, é só perguntar. Alexa, qual é o
Alexa
horóscopo de hoje?
interrompendo. Sorry.
She wants to participate in the meeting.
And then I like so much to go to the theater, but the situation past the past year is too too bad. Then I like so much to go to see the Marvels when they go to the movie theater. I like to participate in the Stria.
Yeah, me too. So, what about you, Melissa? Do you usually go to the theater, to the movie theater, or not?
I rarely go to the movie theater. I'd rather watch movies at my home. I think it's more comfortable. Even before pandemic, I like it very much to stay home, and I prefer to watch at home. But occasionally I go to the movies. It's rare, but sometimes I go. I can't remember the last movie I watched on the movies. I think it was Endgame, Avengers, before pandemic, the Avengers Endgame. Probably it was the last one, I think. Yes. And also about Marvel's movies, I think that one was maybe the last one I liked very much. After that, I think I don't know, they started doing more of the same, kind of repeating the adventures. The scripts are very, very shallow, not deep, but they are shallow. They don't develop the deepness of the character. It's more of the same, so I used to be a big fan, but nowadays I'm not a big fan anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you with that. Like the recent movies, they are not like not the same anymore. Like I don't watch like all of those that they are creating. I didn't watch every one of those, but just because like it's not that like the same thing as you said, like the others. I don't know.
Yeah.
So the fifth question is what do you think of people who talk during movies at a movie theater, like giving a spoiler and those stuff? So, Matthew, what do you think about those people that talk during the movie?
Okay, and I think it draws attentions, and every because I had to leave or put up a notice about in cinema and put out a notice about and no draw attention attention. Yeah, yes, I think.
So, Ettore, what about you? What do you think about people that talk during the movie theater, like during the movie?
Well, I prefer to go on the movie theater when movie is in English because all people pay very attention on and don't have conversation when movie is passing.
Yeah, that's a great advice. Yeah, for sure. So, Melissa, what about you? What do you think about it?
I agree with Marcio and Ettore. I agree with Marcio when he says when people are talking, they draw the attention to them instead of the movie, you know. So I think it's not cool to speak in the middle of the movie. And also I totally agree with Ettore to go in English sessions because they tend to speak less, but also because I only watch movies in English. I never watch in Portuguese, and it's been a long time. I can't remember the last time I watched a movie in Portuguese, but I do prefer the original sound, you know. And regarding the question, I disapprove people speaking in the middle of the movie. That's one reason why I prefer to watch in my place. I prefer to watch the movies at home because there is nobody to disturb me. There is no noisy. There is no people eating like crazy and make noise, you know. So I'm like I'm demanding on this matter. So I prefer watching movies at home. It's better.
Yeah, you've got a point. Like, and the kids also, like when the people bring kids, they scream and they like it's like really
Yeah. And all
annoying.
that mess, no. Please let me stay at my place. I'm fine. I'm comfortable.
So, not to mention when they give spoilers, like it happened to me already. Like the person that is in front of me, like giving, like saying everything because she's watching, for example, for the second or third time. So they come and they start talking about the movie, and I'm like,
Oh,
no.
what a nightmare.
Yeah. So, let's skip the sixth question because we already kind of know it. So let's go to question 7. Wait, yeah. Are there any kind of movies you dislike and why? So is there a movie that you wouldn't like to see at all, that you're afraid of, or I don't know? So Marcio, are there any kind of movies that you dislike or not?
In my case, it is like violence. I'm sorry, in Brazilian movies have a lot, okay, of inappropriate signs. Brazilian movie, and because inappropriate, I think, okay, in my opinion, okay. That's it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that the Brazilian movies, especially when it's not comedy, like comedy is something else, but the Brazilian movies, like when you're talking about, it can be romance or I don't know, drama. They usually have those dark, I don't know, scenes. Like it can be criminal scenes or the stuff. So I agree with you. Ettore, what about you? Are there kinds of movies that you dislike?
Well, I'd like horror movies because I don't like to feel my heart. I don't like this. I don't like the feel my heart is pain so much. than because it is.
Yeah, because of the feeling that you feel.
Yes.
Yeah. So Melissa, what about you?
Yes, I also dislike very, very much horror movies for sure. I don't see a purpose for them, to make you feel fear, afraid, terrified, like what for, And also, I really dislike movies about Christmas. Oh my God, I don't know you guys, but it's something that I hate. I hate movies about Christmas. I think they are so silly, like why you are making movies about Christmas? Like since when I was a child, it's something I never like it. I think it's silly, but it's something mine. I know it's my way of thinking, but I really don't like movies about Christmas.
That's really specific.
Yes, it is. I know, but it's because I think it's meaningless. I don't enjoy Christmas very much. For me, it has no meaning. So when I see movies about it, I think that's silly. This is a commercial holiday that they impose on us because you have to spend money to buy presents, to do many things that sometimes you are not really feeling like doing inside of you. It's a convention. So this is my opinion, okay, guys? It's something I feel, I see this way, but I respect, of course, the others, the idea, everything, but I don't like it. So
Yeah, I think that those movies, they are almost the same, like all of them. So yeah, like it changes a little bit, but in the end, like in general, it's really similar. So yeah, if you hate one, you hate all of those.
yes.
So let's go to the, yeah, I don't think I have any movie that I really dislike. Like I like to watch horror movies sometimes, but I think that depending on the movie, they are not quite like I don't feel like I'm really afraid. Like they are really, I don't know, some movies are made for kids, for example, like teenagers, those stuff. So they are not really, I don't get really scared when I watch it. But others, they are, I prefer those movies that like it's not horror, it's like suspicious, like when you don't know what is going to happen. That's better for me, that makes me curious, and that catch my eye a lot. So I prefer those ones. So let's skip the 8th question because I think everybody almost answered this one about horror movies. So let's go to question 9. Do you prefer fiction or non-fiction movies? So, Marcy, do you prefer fiction or non-fiction movies? Yeah, you're muted, I think.
I'm sorry. And I like a fiction movie because, for example, Matrix and Monkey Planet. I like Monkey Planet. And I like a fiction movie.
Yeah, that's really great. Yeah, I think that I really like both, so it's difficult to pick one, but yeah, it's really hard. I don't know. I think that it depends on my mood. Sometimes I prefer the nonfiction. Sometimes I like to watch fiction because it's just great to see and to like it's cool. So it depends on my mood. It's really hard to pick one. So Anthony, what about you? Do you prefer fiction or nonfiction movies?
Yes, it's really hard to choose. And fiction or non-fiction. I like both of one, but I like because I like Marvel's movies, and then I prefer fiction. But non-fiction, it's good movies too. Then I like to the both of ones.
Yeah, me too. So, Melissa, what about you?
I don't like all the kinds of fiction movies. I think, yes, not all kinds of fiction please me. I think some specific fiction I like very much, but others no. And I also like very much movies based on real stories, you know, when the story has something to present to you, like knowledge, overcoming, like Marcia said about Will Smith's Pursuing Happiness. It's based, I think, I'm not sure, it's based in a real story, but the story has something to add to you, to give you. You learn with that. You feel motivated. You think about strategies and what you can do to improve your life, to overcome obstacles. So I like this kind of movie when the story has something to offer. Not those real stories that are only violence and purposed violence just to show something in the middle of a battle. You know, I think there has to be something behind the story to teach you something good, overcoming, this kind of things. So maybe both balanced.
Yeah, I also like those movies too. I think like they have something to add. It's way better when you watch something like a movie that changes a little bit your perspective about things. So you by the end you're like reflecting a lot. So I like this kind of feeling. And yeah, I agree. So the 10th question already. This is a difficult question. I personally would spend 5 hours thinking about it. But so, which actor or actress would be you in a movie about your life? So you have time to think. Which actor or actress would be you in a movie about your life? Who would you like to act as yourself? So, Anthony, who would you like to act to be the actor that makes yourself?
It's difficult to think now this time, but I don't know if she has do this kind of movie, but Viola Davis has this one or no? I don't remember, but I think that his history, her history is maybe it's a good to see. I think it's good.
So, what about you, Matthew?
And the question, it's hard. Yeah, because actors, um, I think Will Smith, okay, Chris Gardner, very, very, so much history. Uh, oh, Van Damme, I remember my children world and fight. Yeah. Today, I think Chris Gardner, Will Smith. I like the pursuit of happiness. I like.
So, what about you, Melissa? Which
As
actress?
Pursuing of Happiness is a very touching movie. Yes. It's hard. I don't know. I was thinking here, no actress came to my mind. I think if I were a man, I would like to be played by Tom Hanks because he plays all the real life stories. That's a joke I heard from him in an interview. He always says, every person that lived something, I am the one who plays that person. He played a lot of real characters based on real people by now. So he's the expert, but I'm kidding. I really don't know. I like very much Tom Hanks. I love Steve Carell. He's great in all the parts I've seen with him, even in comedy or serious movies. But I can't think of any actress now to play me. I have no idea. But these are the actors I admire very much.
Yeah, I think it's really hard to pick somebody. But yeah, I think, I don't know, someone that looks like me physically at least. Or I don't know, a great actress. It's really hard. Yeah, I would spend 5 hours thinking about this question, like I said. Yeah, it's really hard.
Yes, I think I actually mentioned about Johnny Depp. I think very soon they will be doing a movie about his life because there was the trial. I don't know if you saw the trial on YouTube. They were broadcasting live the trial. So it was very interesting to learn about law and things in real life and also English. But because of this, he's so in fashion now. I think probably very soon they will be making a movie about his life, his struggles, the characters, Captain Jack Sparrow, and so.
So yeah, I also think about it, and like talking about those movies that talks about a life of someone, like some artist. Do you have a favorite movie like about this? Like, for example, that talks about a celebrity life, for example. Do you have a favorite one? So, Anthony, do you have a movie that you like a lot?
I think I don't have one movie, this kind of movie that I like. I don't remember anyone now this time in my mind. I need to think more time to remember.
So, Melissa, do you have a favorite movie like this?
I think about celebrities, their lives. I think Bohemian Rhapsody, that is about Freddie Mercury's life. It's because I like Queen very much. I also admire Freddie Mercury for his power, his strength, and everything he went through. And so I like it very much, the movie Bohemian Rhapsody. About celebrities themselves, I think that's the only one I can remember now.
Yeah, I also love Bohemian Rhapsody. It's like almost one of my favorite movies, really.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So I've watched last week. I've watched the movie of Elvis. It's on like the movie theaters. I don't know if you heard about it, but it's also that I liked a lot because the actor, I don't know, he really did a great job. It like really looks like Elvis in real life. So the way that he dances and everything, he should get an Oscar or something because it's like really great. I think that Bohemian Rhapsody, the Elvis movie, like really close to me, like, and yeah, I'm thinking, yeah. So those both, they are my, like, my favorites. About some celebrity life, for example, can be an actor, a singer, or anything.
Luana, have you called Marcio because you were breaking and we
Yeah.
missed some parts of your speech? Have you called Marcio?
Yeah.
So yes, I deducted. Yeah. So Marcio, I think she asked you about this, about what's your favorite movie that brings a real life about celebrities, a celebrity's real life. Do you have one?
In Brasilia, I like history, and I like music. Okay, I'm musician. History de Tim Maia, Nato Russo, Raul Seixas. Very important in music, history, and moving life. And Tim Maia, Raul Seixas, Renato Russo. Yeah, very important in Brazil. Okay, I think.
Yeah, I forgot about those ones. They are really great too. I've watched them and I also like it a lot. So I think we finished. So just we have only a few minutes. So I'd like to thank you guys for coming today, for being here, for talking and practicing your English. And I really like to see you here and to discuss about this topic. I love the conversation. So I hope you come back to TNT on any hour. I would like to see you here at this time, but if you can't, just come back. And yeah, keep going, keep learning. And that's it, guys. Thank you. And
Thank you, Luana, for the topic. It was a joyful topic. I really like it. It's cool to speak about movies and series, so it was a great choice. Congratulations.
so, guys, anyone else want to say something? Or yeah, Matthew. Yeah. So I think you're muted.
I'm sorry. In my case, I'm very nervous. Okay. Yeah, in the immersion. Yeah. Como é que se diz em português? Meter a cara. Yeah.
Yeah, don't be nervous. Like, you get used to talk to us. Like, at the beginning, I was also really nervous to talk in English here, but now it's just more, I feel comfortable and it's just a good place to practice. So with time, you get used to English and like be more relaxed and safe here. So yeah. Ether, do you want to say something?
It's my first time speaking for someone. I understand all of you speaking to us, but I don't feel good to speak and express myself. I don't know it's right to speak this way, but I like so much. I like to hear all of you speak in English. It's too good.
So yeah, I think that's it, guys. I just like to thank you guys again and say bye-bye because we have just a few minutes. And yeah. So bye-bye, guys.
Bye bye. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Luana.
Bye bye.
Thank you
Thank
all.
you.